And then some of y'all motherfuckers are going to be like, oh, why is he acting like that? Why is he shouting and carrying on a storm? Because it's every time y'all listen. If I package it up real nice and say, here's this and here, y'all don't fucking pay attention. Y'all need the fucking, the pizzazz. Here's a couple reasons. This is just Frederick Douglass quote. Shit I've been posting and trying to get people to know for quite some time. And Chan Lee Danya Odom. So for Chan Lee Danya Odom, I'm getting my Chan Lee Danya Odom, I'm getting possessed. I'm showing my Chan Lee Danya Odom side. So you can get 124 years for hacking. Didn't know that. Slaves are generally expected to sing as well as work. Don't just be my bitch. Don't just do what the fuck I told you. Be happy about it and sing. Smile. Right? Somebody would say, my mama would tell me, you better wipe that smirk off before I wipe it off you. God damn. Can you get any more gangster than that? Can you get any more gangster than that? Hey boy, I don't like your look on your face. You need to wipe that look off your face before I wipe it off for you. Well, you gonna wipe it off for me? Well, fucking do it right now, motherfucker. Your mama says that shit to you? No wonder you don't feel like anybody loves you, because she's oppressing you. Slaves are generally expected to sing as well as work. Remember that. Find out just what any people will quietly submit to, and you have found out the exact measure of injustice and wrong which will be imposed upon them, and these will continue till they are resisted with either words or blows or with both. The limits of tyrants are prescribed by the endurance of whom they oppress. Frederick Douglass. This man is talking about he was, basically a slave getting his ass kicked until eventually he stood up for himself and he was like, fuck, what else am I supposed to do? Just keep on getting my ass kicked? So that's, I've quoted it in different ways, but essentially the level that you submit to is the level of injustice that will be imposed upon you. And so unless you resist, either with words or with blows, that's the only fucking way. And if you're beating the shit out of your kids, are you going to tell them, hey, tell me don't do it? And then after you tell me not to do it, then hit me if I hit you. No, of course not. You're not going to teach them self-defense. You're not going to teach them to be strong. You're not going to teach them to fend for themselves. You're going to tell them to be a dumb, obedient, docile little bitch. Fuck. I would say that's probably the biggest, most the biggest... Most of the problems in my life came from my own inability to kind of stand up for myself, for my own, my weakness. And instead of people saying, hey, well, why don't you stand up for yourself? No, they won't fucking do that. They won't say, hey, stand up. They can't do it. They cannot tell you that. Why? Because they want to make sure their will trumps yours. Bullies, they get along and they get through life. They're shitheads, and they probably piss everybody off, but at least they got power. The bullied are the ones who have issues in life. The bullied. So bullies are fine. They'll do fine. They'll find some dumb fuck that'll do whatever the hell they tell them to do. So at a time like this is why I gotta fucking talk like this. At a time like this, scorching irony, not convincing argument is needed. Scorching irony. Scorching. Hillary said the revolution never came. She says Democrats are against universal health care. What the fuck are we doing? Oh, that's right. We're all a bunch of bought and paid for fucking lobbyists. Scorched irony. She was Bernie Sanders. In 1994, she was Bernie Sanders, but she fucking made peace with the establishment, sold her fucking soul to the devil. Now she is the devil. Big shock. Yeah, you're a fucking establishment piece of shit. People might not get all they work for in this world, but they certainly must work for all that they get. Another Frederick Douglass quote, and I got the seat. At a time like this, scorching irony, not convincing argument is needed. Nobody likes it. Nobody said good quote, interesting, interesting perspective. Nobody said shit like that. So that's another Frederick Douglass quote. People might not get all that they work for in this world. So work hard. You might not get everything that you work for, but you must work for everything that you get. Don't expect just people to hand shit. That's never going to happen. It's going to take hard work, but also expect that you might not get all that you deserve. Find out what people will quietly submit to, and you will have the exact measure of injustice and wrong which will be imposed upon them. America is false to the past, false to the present, and solemnly binds herself to be false to the future. Frederick Douglass. It is not the light that we need, but the fire. It is not the gentle shower, but the thunder. We need the storm, the whirlwind, and the earthquake. We need Johnny Tsunami. The thing worse than the rebellion is the thing that caused the rebellion. You want to bitch about Black Lives Protest, Black Lives Matter? You want to bitch about them stopping commerce, stopping fucking traffic, stopping what the fuck ever? They're not Nelson Mandela blowing up property. They're not fucking terrorists, right? They're not goddamn fucking revolutionaries murdering and killing and pillaging like, Abraham Lincoln and George Washington. They're not doing shit like that. And Nelson Mandela's a terrorist. How many fucking terrorists has the government designated as terrorists and they're Nelson Mandelas? How many fucking Nelson Mandelas is America against? The fact that we're an empire, we're going to make mistakes, but how many times have we actually just went after the wrong people just because our government told us to? We've been lied. Vietnam was a fucking lie. Iraq was a lie. You fought for a lie. You didn't fight to defend us. You're not defending me. You're not protecting my freedoms. Hell, a lot of times you become a cop and you're taking my freedom away. But what you're fighting for is oil, an empire, multinational corporations, Halliburton, so multinational corporations can make more money so they can open up new markets. The master class, the class of wars, and the fucking poor class, peasant class fights the wars. That's the way it's always been. That's the way it always has been. When the people never decide to go to war. Just like the Christmas Day truce in World War I. Let's have a truce on Christmas Day. World War I, the people did not want a fucking war. The people said no to war. And that happened in 1914. What if we would have listened to them in 1914, but we didn't? And then there was bloodshed for 4 or 5 more years. Millions of people fucking died. I think I want to say 10, 20 fucking million, maybe 50 million people died World War I. Yeah, great cause. There was no Hitler. Actually, World War I caused Hitler. So what the fuck did we fight? That was Woodrow goddamn Wilson. And you motherfuckers don't even hate the motherfucker Woodrow Wilson. Woodrow Wilson could suck my dick. If I was to meet Woodrow Wilson today, I'd punch that motherfucker in his ugly ass face. His fucking reptilian, aristocratic fucking Henry Clay wannabe son of a bitch. That motherfucker invades Haiti, invades Mexico, is fucking racist, kicks all the black people out of the cabinet, says that Birth of a Nation is like writing history with lightning. Yeah, Birth of a Nation was about, what, after Civil War, Reconstruction ended, black people was making white people their slaves, so the great Ku Klux Klan came and saved everybody. Writing history with lightning. That's what you saw, huh, Woodrow Wilson? That's what you saw. After the Civil War, after black people got their freedom, they started enslaving whites. Name one instance of that actually happening. South Carolina had a majority of black people, but there was no other state had a majority. No other place had, and they were fucking good. They were progressive, so they weren't oppressing anybody. Writing history. Fuck Woodrow Wilson. He can suck my fucking dick. And then the rise of anti-Germanism. For what? Why? Because the British wanted to be the empire. The Germans wanted to be an empire. They both were imperialists. But we chose with one imperialist over the other. We chose with the imperialists who were against us. Remember the fucking American Revolution? Why are we still friends with these cocksuckers? We went ahead and forsake the French Revolution and then the Haitian Revolution. Right after our revolution. Because we want to suck the British fucking dick, the honky motherland. Why the fuck do we listen to these assholes? Because they talk more sophisticated than us? Well, they got that accent. They act like they're more smart. Fuck that. Why do we listen to them? The thing worse than the rebellion is the thing that caused the rebellion. You want to be pissed off about the Haitian Revolution? You want to be pissed off because they wiped out all the white people in the Haitian Revolution? You know who didn't wipe out the whites when he had a chance? Nelson Mandela. And you know who said he was a terrorist? Ronald Reagan. And what do we say about the Haitians, right? Bunch of cannibals. Yeah. America, you didn't fucking help Haiti. You didn't help them out at all. They fought that shit on their own. And good thing that they did, because half of America came out of that war. France didn't own the Mississippi River after that fucking war. It's easier to build strong children than to repair broken men. It's easier to build strong children than to repair broken men. Make your kids strong. Quit beating your fucking kids. That's violence. That violence, rape, murder, stealing, those are the 4 worst things in the entire fucking world. And if I gotta tell you that violence is bad, you're a bad fucking person. You're an oppressor. You have no consciousness. You hurt others, and you take away their humanity just to control them as a tool, because that's the only fucking thing you know. So, keep the Christ at Christmas. There is no Christ. Keep the X. Keep Malcolm X in Xmas. Keep the X in Xmas. And fuck your Confederate X. Burn that fucking Confederate flag up the fucking pole. Giuliani wants to say that Obama told everybody to hate the police. No, he didn't. He said that one guy acted stupidly, and he did. Robert Gates is a Harvard professor. Tried to get into his own house. He locked himself out of his own house, so he tried to get in his own house through a window. The white people called the cops get there and arrest the motherfucker on his own lawn. Now, so this is my house. Well, I don't give a shit. But I'm a Harvard professor, and I'm esteemed, and I don't care. I'm a cop. Fuck your life. He acted stupidly. Obama was right on that. That's what Giuliani said. Fuck it, Giuliani. This is Terry. He is a trilobite. He is 400 million years old. He predates your religion, your God, and all humanity. Pick up another book, you stupid motherfuckers. You know what a trilobite is? 400 million years old. You think the world's 6,000 years? What other bullshit do you fucking believe? Trump? You think Trump's a good fucking guy? Man, you don't believe any goddamn lie that's thrown in your face. Remember when they were singing He's Dead, Michael Brown? Oh, that's fucking hilarious, wasn't it? Here's a woman. Oh, I gotta watch this fucking rap video. Woman with blood all over. So, remember when Sarah Palin's rhetoric got that congresswoman shot? I'll say Jeffries. She had little fucking targets over different other congress people, and then eventually somebody shot her. These motherfuckers want shit to happen. Bill O'Reilly, Glenn Beck, Sarah Palin, they try to incite violence. They try to incite shit, the Muslim attacks. Donald Trump is happy that all these attacks, what you had about 50 to 100 Muslim attacks, fucking Condoleezza Odom, whatever her name, Mrs. Chan Lidanya is fucking right. She is fucking right. You're not being a Christian. Jesus said to love your enemies. Y'all don't love your enemies. Y'all shittiest motherfuckers I've ever met in my life. Y'all swallow that horse shit. You don't believe any goddamn thing. You got a veil over your fucking head because you believe in dumb horse shit. So you can't believe in what's real, what's not. Fucking Steve Harvey wants to say that if you don't believe in God, then what's your moral barometer? It's not listened to an old Bronze Age book about fucking imaginary characters. That's not where my moral barometer comes from. My moral barometer comes from logic. You do to others as you have them doing to you because it's logical. I don't want violence to happen to me, so I'm not violent to others. I don't want bad things happen to me. So if people are shit, basically if people are shitty to me, I'm shitty back. If people are nice to me, I'm nice back. That's how I am. That's how I'll always be. CIA whistleblower says the agency is running the bloodiest war in all of history. Anybody give a fuck? Are we still at war in Afghanistan? And then, what about Bethlehem? Yeah, let's talk about Palestine. You can't get to Bethlehem because there's a goddamn wall there. Bethlehem ghetto. And who sides with Israel, no matter what crime they fucking commit? Israel is the modern-day Nazis, and the Palestinians are the fucking Jews. There's a Holocaust, the slowest Holocaust I've ever fucking seen in my life. The resilience of the Palestinian people is so incredible. How How has Israel not wiped out Palestine yet? That's what the fuck they're trying to do. Blockade, no food, no water, bombing them, cutting the grass, just attacking them for the fuck of it, just to, have them on edge. Bethlehem. Why is Jerusalem and Bethlehem the fucking war, the bloodiest place in the entire, why is that, supposedly it was the homeland of like 3 or 4 religions, and there's no peace there? Because we're choosing sides. Let the Palestinians have their state. But Americans can't think like that because they wiped out the Native Americans. So they think Israel, wipe out the Palestinians and get your state. Fuck you all. Y'all need to be, you're not good people. You're bad fucking people. You're the person that goes up and punches somebody, and then when they punch you back, you say, see? They're violent. I saw that thing actually at the pandemonium with all the fucking presents and shit. You saw there was a black lady, and she had a black little kid, little black boy, and she had grabbed some package, and she gives the black boy a package, and they were walking away, and a white woman goes right up to the black kid and just takes it right out of her hands. Just takes it right out of the kid's hands. Not the woman, but the kids. Because she's stealing candy from a baby, and then the black woman starts to try to get the present back, and then the white woman is sitting there saying, why are you being aggressive? Why are you being so aggressive? Playing the victim, when she was the one that stole the fucking thing from a kid. That's what Israel is like. Israel sits there and fucking does all this dumb shit, Sedlins, and keeps on Caterpillar. Remember Rachel Corrie runs Rachel Corrie over? And what did she want? People to live in peace? I guess that was pretty dumb and naive of her, right? Anybody that's ever said peace? Gandhi, MLK, JFK, RFK, Fred Hampton. Who's that other guy in, I want to say Louisiana? Shit. Anyways, anybody that comes up and says, hey, let's be for peace, pow! We fucking blow their head off. So, this is just things I posted on December 24th throughout the years. The FBI treated Occupy like a terrorist group. Yeah, the FBI, who's founded by J. Edgar Hoover, who fucking had a file on Pete Seeger, had a file on Helen Keller, had a file on MLK. J. Edgar Hoover wrote a letter telling MLK that he should kill himself. Why don't you just kill yourself? Great. And what happened to the Black Panthers? All of them murdered or thrown in jail. FBI goes after fucking good people. That's what the FBI goes after. They went after Pete Seeger because he was anti-fascism. So they thought that his anti-fascist principles might get in the way of his pro-American values. Which tells on them. America's a fascist fucking country. The FBI fucking knew it. That's why it went to J. Edgar Hoover. Pete Seeger might be a problem because he's an anti-fascist. So this is exactly what Israel did in Norway. The political party that voted sanctions against Israel was retaliated against by a lone gunman who killed 77 children. This is what Israel always does. They go after the children. Is what they do in Gaza every fucking day. It is what was done in Norway. It's what happened at Sandy Hook. Nobody buys the lone gunman story anymore. Not with the Gabby Gifford. Gabby Gifford. That's who Sarah Palin said, put the target on, Gabby Gifford, and then fucking boom. Not with the Aurora Batman shooting, certainly not with Breivik, and certainly not in Connecticut. I don't know, I'm just reading a quote there. So 2012, there's Caleb Schaefer getting his ass kicked by the fucking police. Why? Just for having a fucking mask? Just for joining in the fucking Occupy Times? It was in the front page of the New York Times. Fucking Putin, the fucking bitch-ass fucking motherfucker attacking Femin and Pussy Riot. Fucking asshole pieces of shit. Fuck Putin. Putin can kiss my ass. Yeah, Trump and Putin love each other. That should tell you something right there. Throw a Pussy Riot in jail just because they want to dance around the church. And y'all want to fucking worship shit that didn't even happen. There is not a Jesus. There is no Bethlehem. There's no God. You guys are fucking living in illusion, living in fiction land. We're just a speck of dust on a rock hurling through space, and you motherfuckers want to say my God is better than your God? My sun God's better than your planet God. My fucking animal God's better than your plant God. Fuck you. Fucking religion is stupid, and religion is bullshit. Fuck your religion. Fuck your religion. You're allowed to be stupid in a free country. Be stupid. But you're being stupid, and fuck your stupidity. Fuck your ignorance. Fuck your lies. Fuck your crimes. Fuck your violence. Fuck your hypocrisy. Fuck your superstition. You guys are all worshiping voodoo. You guys are a bunch of voodoo motherfuckers. Voodoo priest. It's all fucking hocus pocus. Ooh, hocus pocus. Dumb, man. It's dumb. Just think about it. If there's a God, may He strike you motherfuckers dead. Did it happen? No, of course not. If there's a God, then have lightning just strike across the fucking sky. Where you at, God? You ain't real, you piece of shit. Fuck you, you piece of shit. You ain't even there. There's nothing to flip off. There's no fucking God. So I'm sick of you dumb motherfuckers always being fucking stupid about shit. And then y'all want to bomb Islam and act like y'all fucking better Christians. Let's talk about Christian terrorism. That guy that, in Norway that killed all the people, that's a Christian terrorist. That Planned Parenthood guy, that's a Christian terrorist. You have the KKK, Christian terrorist. The Russian czars, Christian terrorists. How many Christian terrorists are there? Christopher Columbus, 500,000 people. And he was raping little kids, giving little kids to his soldiers. Christopher Columbus, fucking piece of shit. Mussolini, Hitler, Christian. Jesus, Hitler loved Jesus so much. He had to murder the Jews. Kill fucking 6 to 10 million of them. Because he loves Jesus so much. Mussolini, the Russian czars. The Spanish Inquisition. And that was like, you had to be a Catholic Christian. Once you're a Protestant Christian, off with your head. And Protestants and Catholics, what the fuck y'all fighting about? I think my Christianity's better than your... Even Christians, amongst Christians, there's what, 20 to 30 denominations of Christianity? Presbyterians, Mormons, Baptists. I don't even fucking want to know the difference or even think about them. Fuck your religion. I don't even want to take a religious class. That's the only way that they bring God back into the schools. Okay, let's have a religion class and study the world's religions, and you see that it's all dumb bullshit. It's all fucking voodoo. But you don't want to do that, do you? Nah, you want to impose your fucking dumbass will because you're a fucking oppressor, molester, piece of shit. Fuck you, oppressor motherfuckers. I want to make sure I didn't... Christian terrorism, Ku Klux Klan, I just want to make sure I covered them all. And then if we're a Christian nation, all our wars are Christian, right? When he said the Crusades, Bush backed up and said, no, it's not a war on Islam, it's not the Crusades. Oh yeah, the Crusades. What else? I guess that's it. That's all I can think of for right now. But, dental assistant is fired for being irresistible. Melissa Nelson was fired for being too irresistible and a threat to her employer's marriage. Just because she's beautiful? The last thing I want to mention is there was somebody who gave free lunch to a 12-year-old girl who couldn't afford it, and she got fired. What the fuck are you all doing? And how can you not protest? How can you let that shit just slide by? It's bullshit. Get a heart. Learn some principles. Get a fucking conscience. Actually be good. For once in your life, be fucking good, people. Can you? Can you all be good? Viva la revolution. GTX and Xmas. Well, I'll wait 5 more seconds to see if that lightning goes across the sky.